What you want wants you. Think about that. What you want, what you desire, what your soul is calling you towards actually wants you. And I'm going to give you an amazing analogy and amazing proof here in a little bit in a story. But today's all about tapping into the frequency of being chosen. This is something that I've been flirting with a little bit more. And as always, I want to share my insights and awarenesses and lived experiences with you because I think the more we share what we're aligning with, it's going to resonate with someone. So if you're catching this live, say hello. If you're catching the replay, drop a hashtag replay below. Also, if you know someone that this might resonate with, pass it along, forward it, share it, because that's how we spread the love. Okay, so what dropped in this morning when as I was waking up was the past few mornings, I've been waking up and intentionally choosing to be in the frequency of love. Like, what would it feel like if I was in love? How would I be feeling, thinking, acting, speaking? And the fact is, I am in love. I'm in love with life. I'm in love with what I'm doing. I'm in love with all the aspects and parts of myself that it took to get here. If you caught my live or my replay of Unbridled, my masterclass I did for the Year of the Fire Horse, I talked a lot about like letting go, tapping into your desire, and taking unbridled, unapologetic action, bold, courageous action in the direction that you're going. Well, part of that is to actually curate your day. So, some of you who've watched me for a while, you may have heard me talk about this. I'm very intentional. I bless my food and I set intentions for my day. If I'm creating an experience for my audience or my clients, I set an intention, I say a prayer. I am very deliberate with my thoughts, my words, my actions. That's what I happen to teach, and that's what I share and also embody for myself. So the past few days I've really been waking up saying like I just choose to be in love. What is on the frequency of love for me today? And part of intending is to actually act, speak, and exist as that way. So today I woke up and I was like, I'm going to just be in the in love frequency. And then I had the thought come through. A lot of times when we're dating someone or whether it's attracting clients or whatever it is we desire, we're wanting to be chosen, right? It's the like that feeling of being chosen, being picked, being loved, being adored in some form or fashion. Mostly probably because a lot of us might not have got it to the level that we needed it as a child or in the way that we needed it. So we tend to play out patterns in our life to want to fulfill that need in a beloved, in a business, with money, with your body. Like believe me, it shows up in all different ways. And I've been coaching for about 15 years, and it never ceases to amaze me how all of us are just trying to be enough or feel like we're enough, which we inherently are enough amazing divine creations, aspects of God, universe, source. But at some level, like we don't feel it yet. We forgot our nature. And so our soul is on a journey of waking up. So a lot of us all struggle with not feeling good enough, not feeling loved, and we want to be chosen. We want to, right? So the key and strategy with all that here, I'll save you all of us years of therapy and things that I've learned, even coaching. It's like if you just allow yourself to practice being the thing that you desire, that's when it shows up because to the level that something feels natural, that's when it manifests. And the manifestation is all about aligning your thoughts, your words, your habits, your emotions, your feelings with the desire on your heart. Once you get a desire, I believe that's God's true north. That's God, universe, source, your higher self, mother nature, whatever you resonate with. That higher aspect of you guiding you. It's through your desire, your heart-centered desire, right? We have ego desires too, and they're not bad per se, but it's like learning how to have enough self-awareness to discern, okay, what's an ego desire? What am I looking to feed my ego with versus what am I what's my heart's desire? What is meant for me? What does my soul keep being gravitating? Like it's gravitating towards. So, anyway, all to say, it's around just starting to practice those states of being, those frequencies, those feeling states. And so today I'm going to help you align with the frequency of feeling chosen and being chosen. Ultimately, you got to choose yourself. And when you choose yourself, continually, and I'll explain what that means, you are then going to be a vibrational match or on the wavelength of attracting in or having the reflections in your reality reflect more things, people, situations, circumstances, money, etc. choose you. And this is something I've been experimenting with because the areas that I've struggled the most with have caused me to go on a journey of self discovery, of learning, of embodiment to learn how to, or let me rephrase that, to remember how to be the conscious creator of my reality. We all are conscious creators. Well, a lot of us are unconscious creators, like I was, until you become aware of how powerful your thoughts, your words, your feelings are. That's where your control lies. You can't control reality. You can't control other people. And God knows you can't control the government or politics or the world, but you don't have to. You can actually control yourself and your thoughts, your words, your habits. And when I say control, meaning guide, you can direct. Your attention is your highest form of currency. You were never taught that. But your attention, where you put your attention on, is what's going to manifest and expand. So today is all about the frequency of being chosen, feeling chosen. And so I'm going to share what you want wants you. And here's why. I'm going to share a little story, and this is going to drive home the point. This clicked for me yesterday, and I literally woke up and I couldn't wait to share it with you guys. So yesterday I was talking to one of my best friends, and she was sharing that she's in the market for buying a new home with her family. And they're thinking about expanding their family, their next level of, like, they've outgrown the home. Okay. And so they're wanting to look for a new home. So she found this home. She's been looking, and she found this home that literally lit her the F up. She called me. She's like, "Oh my God, Shell, I can't wait to tell you. Like, you got to see this. I feel like everything in this home has everything I want. I can imagine my daughter at homecoming and prom coming down the stairs. I can imagine my family. It's got the exact closets, the exact high ceilings that I can imagine the Christmas tree that I want to have there." And then as she was talking, I was getting so excited about her connection, her choosing this place, her alignment with this place. And she's been shopping for a lot of homes. So as she's talking, I'm getting this awareness of like, oh my God, like this home is just existing. It's just existing in its fullness. It's an inanimate object, right? But this home is just being the home, and she is choosing it. And not only choosing it, it's like, now we do talk about the law of detachment. If you've worked with me a lot, I talk about decide what you want, declare what it is, devote to that, and then detach from the outcome. Whether you think you may or may not know if that's the perfect person, situation, home, whatever, job, but if you get lit up by something, give yourself the spaciousness to desire it, to desire what you want to desire, to feel it, to flirt with it, to be in the space of love with it. Caveat, with the exception that it's either this or something just as amazing. It's either this home or something just as amazing off my radar that maybe I don't see or tap into yet. It's either this person that I have a crush on or someone just as amazing that's meant to come in. The idea is don't wash your desires away. Use them as excuses to amplify your frequency, your feeling state, your emotional state. And so anyway, she's going on and on about, and she's like giddy, like straight giddy. Like, do you know that feeling when you attracted or manifested something that you were looking for, you were yearning for, you were excited about, you were like, you could, like, maybe you were thinking about a new car or a home, or you finally started dating the person, like whatever it is. And then you finally get it, that feeling of like, this is meant for me. I choose this. Even though we might have had attachments and things in the past. But the point is, as she's going on and on, I'm tapping into the frequency of feeling like, what would it feel like to be that home? The home that she's choosing. And I got the awareness. God, source, higher self was like, this is the feeling of being chosen. You don't have to be anything or anyone other than who you are. And something out there is choosing you. So feel how you felt when you've chosen things. Even if it was a delicious meal, even if you got to go to the micro level, like, ooh, I want that dessert, or ooh, I want that delicious glass of wine, or ooh, I want that. I'm just like something that you like, it shows up in your reality and you're like, yes, that's F yes energy in my whole body and being. Imagine on the flip side, what you want also wants you. There is someone out there for you that is like, oh my God, you viewer watching, you are the perfect person for me, just as you are. The way your hair is, the way your body is, the way you look and express and be, like all of your wholeness, your shadows, your light, all of you is perfect. That is the feeling of being chosen. Reversing it, thinking when you've wanted something, think about you just choosing it. It could do no wrong, right? The way my best friend, one of my best friends was talking about this home, it's like, well, it doesn't exactly have the pool, but you know what? We could put one in. It's perfect in and of itself. Like, she was in the frequency of choosing, and my mind showed me that the frequency of being chosen is just allowing yourself to see the other perspective of that. To be chosen by the job that you feel like is perfect for you, sit in the feeling, the frequency of, oh my gosh, that is for me. Like, I feel that for me. It's choosing me. If it's the beloved, if it's the amount of money that you're wanting to call in, if it's anything that you are wanting, if you allow yourself to soften and flirt with the feeling of being chosen, just like my best friend was choosing the house and was just like, it's perfect. And she like built herself up and her energy up to that feeling state. I woke up in this frequency. This is why I was like, I cannot wait to share it with my soul family, because you need to know this. Like, see if it resonates. Comment below if this is aligning for you. Like, if you can really feel that frequency. So often we get into longing, wishing, hoping, wanting, choosing things because our desire comes in and we've been trained like desire is separate from us, but it's actually not. Desire is just the indicator that something's for you, that there's a future version of you, a future timeline of you, that it's meant for you. And when you say yes to it, you are now aligning with the frequency of being on the wavelength, on the timeline where you get to experience that version of you that has the thing, the lover, the money, the house, the baby, the whatever it may be. So today, my invitation to you is let yourself rest in not only being in love, be in love with it, be in love with life, be in love with the mountains, the sky, be in love with yourself, be in love with your body, be in love with the food you're eating, be in love with your beloved or your kids or your pet. Like, pick something, but you can put yourself in that state. And then on the frequency of that, if it's something you desire out there, imagine being chosen by the thing. And again, don't have an attachment to who or how it needs to look, but to allow yourself to sit in, I am chosen by that thing. I'm chosen by the house that I want to manifest. I'm chosen by the beloved that I'm thinking I'm chosen by that. So comment below if this resonated. Share this video with someone that you know that this could benefit. I'm moving into a space where it's less about coaching, it's more about calibrating. People usually come to me or find my channel or hire me, not because they need something outside of them. I work with very high caliber, ambitious driven, spiritual light leaders, people that know they're meant for more. They're ready for an identity upgrade. They're ready for either the love of their life, which by the way starts with love of self, which is the level I help you calibrate to. So it's less about coaching, while I have coaching practices and strategies. It's more about calibrating to the frequency, the state of consciousness, state of being. And all of those are permission slips, by the way, because you truly do not need anything outside of you. You don't need a manifestation practice or a vision board or all those are fun and they work because they're permission slips giving you permission to align with that state of being or that feeling. And it ultimately stems with a decision. So if this resonates with you, comment below, let me know, say hello, and share this video. Okay, till next time, I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.